Okay, everybody. So, I said I'd kind of wait till I got things tuned up before I gave a finished video. We just fired her up, and so it's a double chamber. Now I've got one blower fan running on 1.5 inch pipe that drops down inside the burners. Each burner is independent. I got these clear lids on here so I can show you. We have a scavenger for the exhaust, but the exhaust temp is set at 120 degrees for that fan to come on. It almost never comes on. I've had to add a second squirrel cage blower back there on that duct in order to be able to move enough air so this thing doesn't get super hot. And in the back, we've got a normal spin type. It does have an adjustment, but it only runs on full speed. I've got 2 pump controllers running 2 of the cheap Amazon pumps out of my big tank. And it runs down these pipes here. There's a shut-off valve so it doesn't siphon on each one. And it runs down through the back down to the bottom of the burner, which there's no way you're going to be able to see it with it burning. But it drops about 4 inches from the bottom. The burn tubes are 1.5 inches from the bottom. There's 8 holes in the cap down there in the bottom, 1.5 inch cap, which I've put pictures down on the site about. And each one of these air pipes has its own individual shut-off valve, but turns out I don't need them unless I want to snuff the fire right quick. You close those valves and it's out like in seconds. So here's our big lids, and of course down inside you've got the 2 burn chambers, and back behind that you have all that exhaust that comes from the top of the burn chamber down all the way to the bottom and then all the way back up to the accumulator, which puts it up the 6-inch stack. It drafts incredibly well. You can see them here coming to the burn chambers, and yeah, I mean, people are like, oh yeah, no, that's crazy, what's all that stuff? But it actually works pretty well. Our Phantom Blue multi-tone paint job is working out pretty good. This is just an old grill I found off of something that got pulled out of a house. We cast Master Pig in bronze. He's our shop mascot, so he sits here and watches. We got burner 1 and burner 2, and that's about it. It's working pretty good. We're going to continue to mess with 1 air pipe at a time to see if we can get the fire level to come up more towards the top, because it's just going to burn in the bottom half. Now if I cut the air back, let's see if I can do that. If I cut the air back a little bit, I can make it go, very clear blue. It doesn't show up very well on the camera, but it's not hot. You got to have that infrared. And I know everybody says, oh yeah, well, the blue flame is hotter, and technically that is true, but the infrared transfers some of that heat into the burn pot. Anyway, that's my belief. Believe it or not, doesn't matter. Anyway, so we're up and going. We have fan controllers over here that come on to turn the fans on at different temperatures. Fan speed controller, which we don't need because it's on full blast all the time. We got a 30-minute cool down timer so that when we go to shut it down, all I got to do is turn that on, flip it to timer, and the blower runs for 30 minutes to get all the flame out and get all the oil out of the bottom of the pot. We got another cool down, another fan timer back there that comes on when it gets to 150 degrees to try to maintain a nice even temperature. Right now we're running at 117 degrees of air temp coming off of this thing. But when it gets fully warmed up, that can run as high as 204 degree air temp coming out. Well, that's plenty. It's working good. Now we have put some curtains in the shop to cut the shop in half so we aren't heating everything. which helps. Doing some oil transfer into the fuel polishing system, and yeah. Anyway, there'll be more to come, but this is just kind of the finished. Yeah, it does run. You know, there's all these people saying, oh, you'll never get it done, you'll never get it done. Well, it's done, it works. You know, did I steal anybody's design? No. But, you know, they're trying to drum up business and get clicks and get people to like what they're doing and go to their shop and, you know, whatever. But, you know, you see that guy's manufacturing skills, and I'm not spending any money with that dude. Anyway, and yeah, we had a little fun. Graphics. Anyway, hope you're all well. Be safe, and do me a favor. Subscribe, like, click on it. Keep following. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Be safe.